LifeCaps took a lot of time and effort scientifically, knowing human metabolization, to get the right natural vitamin-mineral combination so that it could be absorbed in the body. So it's easily chewable, easily digestible. It's actually delicious, as opposed to biting into some hard multivitamin that body can't even recognize, and it tastes very chalky, if not medicine-y. And as a result of that, you have a product that is delivering nutrients the body can actually utilize. In combination with water, you can live off of this for many, many days very easily, and perhaps in many cases many weeks. You can't do that with a lot of the over-the-counter or even prescription products that are out there for supplementation of vitamins and minerals, because the body can't recognize them. The average person in the United States has stored energy, meaning body fat, typically at least over 10% of their body weight. But that body fat can't be converted into energy readily through what they call ketosis, a fancy $20 word, unless you have the right nutrients in your system to allow that to happen. So you need hydration, you need air. You're not going to survive without water and air. But then you need the right nutrient catalyst, if you will, or trigger, to allow body fat to be utilized. Your brain can't function without fat. So the fat's got to come from someplace. There's certainly no fat in LifeCaps, so it's got to come from somewhere. 20% of your calories on an average person per day need to be some form of fat to allow the brain to function correctly, along with your heart and everything else. So what's happening here is the nutrients that are truly absorbable and recognizable by the body in LifeCaps are being allowed to utilize stored body fat to keep you sustained, alive, and well. And as a result of that, you can live for quite some time as a result with LifeCaps that you certainly could not do with a normal multivitamin. When I first got the call from Daryl, he suggested perhaps stimulants might be part of the equation to giving people energy, because, you know, when you're not eating food, you're lethargic, you're not burning calories, or you're not burning them correctly, and mentally you zone in and you zone out. I didn't want to go with stimulants because neurostimulants harm the brain. Things like ephedra, things like caffeine. These are not really good for you. The result is we decided to go with a natural way in LifeCaps that allows that energy to come through blood glucose in conversion of calories when you burn body fat. So we did it in an all-natural fashion that is not harmful, not affecting your brain, not jacking up your heart and blood pressure, and as a result, I feel very confident that LifeCaps is appropriate for anyone. I travel the world for my job. I have to be where my customers are, and I've probably traveled to well over 100 countries in the world for my business, and I have clients throughout the 5 major continents. I see a lot of things, and what I see continually is there are disasters everywhere. There's an old Asian saying, in every disaster there's opportunity. So as a result of that, LifeCaps has a huge opportunity to help folks in impoverished situations, in cataclysmic situations, and in normal situations. But emergencies are continual around the world, whether it's weather, whether it's a natural disaster, whether it's a man-made disaster, whether it's famine, whether it's disease. LifeCaps has a place in everyone's medicine cabinet or home or glove compartment. It's been asked of me, should LifeCaps be taken daily and not necessarily just in emergency situations? We've been hearing over and over again from folks taking it and truly enjoying it that they're taking it as an efficacious supplement on a daily basis for nutrient depletion and enjoying it and really feeling the difference. Folks, there's one thing you have to remember. In the last 40 years in the United States, the food chain has been dumbed down. We used to eat from 4 basic food groups and on average eat about 1,500 calories a day, and there were no nutrient deplete triggered diseases. We now have a pandemic of obesity, cardiovascular disease that isn't tobacco triggered. We have malnutrition, hypoglycemia. The list goes on. It's really horrific of what's happened. And as a result of that, when something's broken, you got to fix it. LifeCaps allows that supplementation to truly get in the body that many products that claim to do that simply do not. And that's why I am wholeheartedly endorsing this, not only for myself, but my family takes it, my 9-year-old, my wife, myself, and all my friends and colleagues. And I think you should consider it also.